Hey there, Amplifiers. Kenny Harper here. And you know what? Not all banks are created equally. And I have an awesome guest who is joining today for this Amplifier Actions segment. He is known as Cashflow Mike Milan, and he is also the VP of Partnerships at Truly Financial. He's a rockstar professional, and I'm glad to have him on Growth Amplifiers. I've seen him on stage, presenting in front of hundreds of people, and he rocks it. So thanks for joining us today, Mike.
Hey, I knew the minute we met, we were going to be friends. Did you know that?
I did not.
I can name the time and place. We were at Scale New Heights in Orlando, and we met right there. So, I mean, I knew at that moment. So happy to be part of the show. And hey, let's amplify some people's growth. Let's actually get in there and do it.
All right. So one of the cool things that you do is you're part of people who do things differently, people who are a little savvy. And if we had to get to the challenge that we're looking to focus on for this Amplifier Action, what's the challenge that you see that you help thwart?
Well, I've got to tell you, after building, almost 14 businesses now, I had the same problem time and time again. It was, how do I get a big bank to look at me when I'm a small business? So, I mean, it's kind of what the whole breadth of my challenge is how do I get big banks to look at me or a bank to look at me?
Right. You need a bank to look at you. And so your
not me, my business, right? Not me.
Well, yeah, your cash flow Mike needs to make sure that there's cash flow, because cash flow is king, right? So we're for the small business or the business that's looking to grow, they're already doing good. Some may not have challenges, but others might. What are some of the challenges that they might run into?
Well, that's pretty simple. I mean, the first one is, let's just take it at the basic level. Let's just take it at your checking account, right? We all have to have a checking account. You've got to have some way to transact money with other businesses. And the thing is that you always get the worst product. The smaller the business you are, you always get the worst product. You get the one without the benefits. You get the one without any perks, without any cash back. So that was one of the first challenges that I was looking for, is what bank or what type of product gives me a discount, right? I'm not looking for a credit card where I can accumulate debt. I'm looking for a card that I can use for online purchases, for everyday purchases, that gives me cash back, which is actually a discount on the purchase. So that was one of the first things I was looking for.
That's pretty savvy, and not all cards are created equally, right? So that's something right there, that just being able to make a little bit money back, every little bit helps. It all adds up. So what's another thing when it comes to like really thinking about better banking?
Well, I mean, if you look at the way the trend is now and the way we do business, it isn't just, your cards. There's also payment systems. How do I send money? How do I receive money? That's where you're seeing an explosion in the marketplace of either spend management cards, where I can send money on a card, I can control spending, I can control transactions. You're seeing payment options, Bill.com, Melio, you're seeing ways to give money. What I didn't like was I didn't like the fact that I had to go get these apps and then also go get a bank account or connect the two and manage 2 or 3 different places. I was looking for something that was all in one, right? So what's something where I can not only, have the card that pays me back. I'm not stealing anybody's tagline. I shouldn't have said that. but also have a spend management type system that was already built into my bank account. I mean, that was the thing I was looking for.
Hey there, this is Kenny from Growth Amplifiers, here to ensure you get your awesome ideas into action to grow and improve your business and achieve your full potential. Take the first step by visiting growthamplifiers.com and clicking the Start Here button. Take the assessment to get your personalized score. Then select from free resources to learn how to improve your score. Don't wait. Be proactive and take action now by visiting growthamplifiers.com and clicking the Start Here button. And always keep on amplifying. Now, let's get back to the show. So good things come in 3. So if I was to push you and say, is there a third thing we could think of that you might want to consider?
All right. So, and I didn't know if I was a believer. I could see it, back early on when I got an MBA over at Baylor. I read a book by Thomas Friedman called The World is Flat. And really what I got out of that was that, that the global economy was going to be, so open that even the smallest hyper-local business in the middle of Texas could do business anywhere in the world. We're there, right? We're there with the internet. We can sell and buy from anywhere in the world. What's hard is sending money across the border. What's hard is that you get caught up in wire fees, or you get caught up in currency exchanges, or you get, you're always losing about 5% of every invoice just in fees for people just to make that transaction. So that was the third thing I was looking for, is help me, save money on an international transaction by navigating, being my Sherpa of my money just going across the border. I mean, that was the other thing I was looking for.
So now you've got these three awesome things, and from what I'm understanding, Truly Financial actually does this with their service. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the reasons why I joined. After being in banking for so long and teaching bankers how to work with small businesses, when I saw the three of these things come together in one package, I had to be a part of it, right? I had to bring that out to my brethren, people that are running and owning small businesses. I wanted to help them and show them, to overcome all the challenges that I've had over the last 25 years running businesses.
Now, Cash Flow Mike, if you haven't caught him before, you definitely want to look him up. And where can people learn a little bit more about you and what you do personally? And then we'll definitely give a plug to Truly Financial. But if they want
to, finding me is pretty easy, right? I've written a couple of books. I'm on Amazon. You can just look for Cashflow Mike there. But how about just cashflowmike.com? I make it easy for people to get in touch with me, right? Cashflowmike.com.
All right. And if some people are interested in Truly Financial and learning more about how they might work with that business or learn more about the bank, is there anything that they should know? Is there an action that they should take?
Yeah, the action is you go to trulyfinancial.com. We have a free account, right? So if you're doing anything financial, I'm not even selling you anything. Just here's a free account that you get the corporate card. You don't have to qualify with a minimum daily balance. You don't have to qualify with an average number of revenue per year. We give you the corporate account right up front. You just sign up. It's free. People say, well, how do you make money? Well, we want you to use it. I want to be your everyday card, right? Whether international or domestic, I want to be the everyday card because, well, we're going to split the money with Visa when you go to Walmart or go to Office Depot or go to Exxon, go to Shell. We're going to get some of that money. So go get your free account, get your cash back, start making international transactions or, controlling your remote spending with your teammates, very simply, very easily, all in one platform.
Well, thank you for sharing that, bringing that to our attention. And if you're tuning in and you haven't gone there already, go ahead and do that now. Go to cashflowmike.com, learn more about Mike. He's an awesome guy. He really knows his stuff, and he's got a lot of cool things that he's created through the years. 14 different businesses you mentioned? It's amazing.
I guess I never grew up.
So I appreciate you and what you do. So thanks for joining in and sharing. As we're parting ways in this interview, what's something that you could share with other amplifiers on their journey that you've learned on yours?
Put this in your mind, right? Run your business as if you intend to sell it, even if you don't. And people go, well, why do you say that? Well, think about you selling your house or selling your car. What do? You clean it up. You make it look nice. You make it smell nice. You do the same thing in your business, and you're going to get the benefit of a nice, clean, profitable business all the way through. So build a lifestyle-friendly business that pays you back in the form of putting your mindset to where you're going to sell it.
I think that's awesome advice. You're going to spend the time working in it. Might as well begin with the end in mind. So, Mike, thanks for joining in, and thanks for contributing your thoughts. I appreciate you, and keep on amplifying.
You're the man. Thanks.
To show your support, take a moment to amplify this message by sharing it online. To connect with me or gain more business growth insights, visit www.growthamplifiers.com. Thank you for your support.